Lesson from a Blind Old Man. A story worth your time. A doctor asked a blind and sick old man, "What is the biggest lesson you have learned in life?" The blind old man thought for a moment, then cleared his throat and said, "I want to tell you a story, a true story. There was a young man who had a blind neighbor. This man would often laugh at his neighbor and mock him for being blind. Whenever he saw him, he would scream hurtful words at him. "I hate you! You're blind and I hate seeing you every day. You're nothing but a burden to your family. They should send you to a home for blind people. You're just so annoying. You're really annoying." This young man didn't care about his blind neighbor's feelings, nor did he feel any remorse. He was always quick to judge him and hurl insults at him. This is the end of the story. It happened 40 years ago. Puzzled by the incomplete story, the doctor asked curiously, "What happened later on in the story?" The sick old man murmured, "You will never believe what happened. Well, I just told you a story of my life, and I was the young man in the story. It's true. My neighbor passed away during that period. A few years after his demise, I had a catastrophic accident and lost my sight. To make the long story short, I have been blind, sick and lonely for almost 40 years. Now, coming back to your important question, the biggest lesson I have learned in life is that you should never think it can't happen to you. Of course, it can happen to anybody." At that moment, the blind old man smiled faintly and then continued, "You never think it can happen to you. Tragedy is something that only visits other people. That's exactly what I thought, until one day I had an accident that changed my life forever. We can't control life. We don't have control of nothing. This is so very true. In a blink of an eye, your world can be turned upside down. We are so quick to judge others, and I'm guilty of this. I constantly ask God for forgiveness. We must be kind and humble, and never laugh at people's misfortune or say bad things about them. We should not act so prideful and act like we are better than anyone else. Life is truly unpredictable. Anything is possible, good or bad.